One sunny festival morning, Minhal dreamed of a splendid robe. Irha and Abeeha clapped beside her. Mayor Minhal gave the tailors a ribbon and asked them to make a special robe for the parade.
Even the
In
finest
the
cloth
warm
starts with a
workshop,
single
the tailors
thread on
told
an
Minhal
empty
they had
loom.
woven a
Now
wondrous
watch
robe,
closely
and she
and see
believed.
what we can create together. With this
Before
loom,
a soft
we
loom,
can weave
the tailors
finest
praised their clever
fabrics
work,
the village
while the
has
sisters
ever
listened,
seen.
unsure. The tailors told the town the robe was finished, and the applause rose, while Minhal felt uneasy beneath praise. As townsfolk gathered, Irha peered at the empty space where the robe should hang, puzzled. Abeeha tugged Irha's sleeve and pointed at the empty space, and a hush began to spread. The tailors gave ribbons to pleased neighbors. The gifts quieted doubts and wrapped townsfolk in worry. From the balcony, Minhal praised the new robe, and people clapped to please their mayor. Irha leaned to ask about the robe, but adults hushed her, which made her more determined. Abeeha held a small handmade patch and showed it to a child, offering a quiet contrast. When the tailors called doubters unkind, townsfolk grew afraid to speak, and silence spread. As the festival drums rolled, Irha felt a small courage gather inside her chest. Neighbors pretended splendid hems and praised Minhal so loudly that she held her head higher. The rout filled with banners. A hush fell, and every eye turned to Mayor Minhal. On parade morning, Minhal froze with a proud pose, fearing someone would call her robe a lie. Irha stepped closer. A bustling neighbor paused and cleared a small space, while Abeeha tugged.
Today,
The tailors spoke loudly to hush doubts, and the crowd grew still with fear.
These children represent the very best of us.
Friends and
Irha
neighbors,
lifted her
thank you
small
for
handmade ribbon,
gathering.
while Abeeha
We are
steadied her
here
wrist,
today
ready to
because
speak
the
truth plainly.
needs to be spoken.
Irha stepped forward and named the truth. The loom stood empty, and the square fell silent. A sharp hush followed. The kind neighbor spoke softly about vanity and honest words, calming everyone. Minhal's cheeks flushed. She bowed, thanked Irha, and promised to listen and to make amends. The tailors hung their heads and confessed. They
Allow us
offered
to
to
mend the
mend
fabric
what
at
their
no
trick
charge.
had broken. Tables filled with cloth scraps as neighbors passed materials, and Irha began stitching a small, hopeful patch. A bright parade formed as handmade ribbons and real cloth appeared on shoulders and sleeves. Minhal led the march wearing a real sash. Neighbors stepped forward to thank the sisters. Neighbors stepped close to clap and then hugged Irha and Abeeha, sharing thanks more than praise. The change began to settle. Leaders promised openness, children learned bravery, and neighbors promised truth kindly. And so Irha learned that honest words and courage keep town kind. Leaders grow listening and saying sorry. Goodbye from Irha, Minhal, and Abeeha. Please like and subscribe for more gentle tales.